Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into one of the most legendary muscle cars ever built, an icon that still makes car lovers stop, stare, and dream. Yes, we're talking about the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, and the one we have in the spotlight today comes in a stunning sand color that gives this beast a rare, almost exotic presence. This isn't just a classic car, this is a piece of American muscle history, engineered to dominate the drag strip and leave a legacy that few cars have matched since. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's jump straight into this long, deep dive review of the mighty ZL1. Exterior. Let's start with the exterior, because the moment you see this sand-colored 1969 Camaro ZL1, you know you're looking at something special. The ZL1 was always a rare sight, but this color gives it an even more distinctive vibe, clean, smooth, and confidently understated. The long, aggressive hood, the sharp front grille, and the sculpted fenders create a silhouette that screams power even when the car is standing still. The chrome accents on the bumpers and window trim shine beautifully against the sand paint, making the car look like a perfect blend of muscle and class. You'll notice the classic rally wheels wrapped in thick performance rubber, giving the ZL1 a firm, planted stance. The hood features a raised cowl induction scoop, functional, not just for looks, feeding cold air straight to that monstrous engine beneath. The profile of the car is wide and purposeful, and the rear end with its small, rectangular taillights and dual exhaust setup completes the look of a true street and track warrior. From any angle, this Camaro ZL1 grabs attention without trying too hard. It's bold, muscular, and timeless, exactly what a late 60s muscle car should be. Interior. Step inside, and the 1969 Camaro ZL1 transports you straight back to the golden era of American performance. The interior is simple, rugged, and focused entirely on the driver. No flashy screens, no complicated buttons, just pure mechanical honesty. The black vinyl bucket seats offer decent support, and even though they don't compare to modern bolstered seats, they give you that classic muscle car feel. Slide behind the wheel, and you're met with a thin, three-spoke steering wheel that gives you a direct connection to the road. It's the kind of steering wheel that reminds you this car wasn't built for comfort, it was built for control. The dashboard layout is clean and purposeful. Large, easy-to-read gauges tell you everything you need to know: speed, fuel, oil pressure, temperature, and the all-important tachometer. You won't see modern luxury, but that's the beauty of it. The radio, the knobs, the mechanical clicks, everything feels authentic and analog, as if the car is communicating through sound and vibration. And let's not forget the true star inside the cabin, the deep rumble of the big block V8 that vibrates the floor and echoes through the cabin. It's not quiet, it's not refined, but it's exactly what makes the ZL1 unforgettable. Performance. Now let's talk about the heart of this monster, the reason the ZL1 is a legend. Under that long hood sits the 427 cubic inch all-aluminum V8 engine, famously known as the ZL1 engine. Originally developed for Can-Am racing, this powerhouse was never meant for civilian use. Chevrolet pulled off something extraordinary by dropping a racing engine into a street-legal Camaro, making the ZL1 one of the fastest factory cars of its era. On paper, Chevrolet rated the engine at 430 horsepower. But anyone who knows classic muscle cars understands that manufacturers often underrated these figures, especially for insurance and competition reasons. Real-world dyno tests showed the ZL1 pushing well over 500 horsepower, and in its stock form, it could destroy quarter-mile times and leave competitors in disbelief. The aluminum construction kept the engine far lighter than the traditional iron blocks of the time, improving weight distribution and handling. Combine that with heavy-duty cooling systems, upgraded suspension components, and reinforced drivetrain parts, and the ZL1 became a dragstrip dominator right out of the factory. Driving a ZL1 is not for the faint of heart. The throttle response is immediate, the power delivery is explosive, and the rear wheels constantly fight for traction. The exhaust note is thunderous, raw, and filled with aggression. This isn't just a performance machine, it's a time capsule that shows the peak of 60s American engineering and ambition. On straight roads, the ZL1 pulls like a rocket. In the corners, it demands respect, skill, and confidence. This is not a modern car with electronic assists, no traction control, no ABS, no stability programs. Just pure mechanical honesty. Drivers who mastered the ZL1 respected it like a wild animal, powerful, unpredictable, and exhilarating. Prices. When the ZL1 first released in 1969, it was shockingly expensive for its time. The base Camaro was affordable, but the ZL1 package added nearly $4,000 on top of that, more than the cost of the rest of the entire car. As a result, very few dealerships ordered them, and even fewer buyers understood what they were purchasing. But today, the ZL1 is one of the most valuable muscle cars in the world. Auctions for well-preserved, matching numbers models can reach anywhere from $600,000 to over $1 million, depending on originality, condition, documentation, and history. A sand-colored ZL1, especially if rare or restored to perfection, would easily be at the upper end of the market. These cars are not just vehicles, they're investments, collectibles, and crown jewels in muscle car history. Their rarity alone drives value, but the racing DNA, legendary engine, and cultural impact take their worth to another level. Owning a ZL1 today is like owning a piece of American racing heritage. So there you have it, a full deep dive review of the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 in a stunning sand color. This car represents everything enthusiasts love about classic muscle, raw power, simple design, mechanical honesty, and a story rooted in racing. It's a symbol of an era where manufacturers dared to push boundaries and deliver factory-built monsters that still shock the world decades later. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below which classic car you want me to cover next. Until then, keep the engines loud, the tires warm, and the passion alive. Thanks for watching.